Ladies and gentlemen, Mason are here, and we have this little quick setup here. We have the jig that holds the propane torch, and we're gonna calcine this, or hope so, to calcine this. Maybe we're gonna not get to the right temperature, but then we'll build the proper furnace from the bricks. Then it will be like insulated, whatever. So we're gonna try this out quickly. So yesterday I have mixed this paste. This is the lining, this is the glaze. And the glaze is, if I want to recall the proper amounts, it is it's 30 grams of glass water, 20 grams of alumina, so corundum, and 45 grams of kaolin, which is the clay, and 5 grams of borax at the end. But I have also used like 20 grams of water to clean it up because it was thick as fuck. So right, I have added the paste, waited so it dried on the sun a bit. Then I have used the hot plate, put it on there and dried it on like for half power, I don't know, for an hour, and then for full power for another hour. And that's like 100 and 200 degrees. And right, this is what we've got. And now we can get into the burning part, which is going to be more interesting, or more not interesting if it fails. But otherwise we will burn this shit out. Since the previous attempt was not so successful, I decided to put the bricks together into a oven-like structure, and I've put the tile with the newly installed coating on. Maybe this will not stick either. TLDR, the previous one didn't stick. It came off the steel. Not all, but most, indicating that first we didn't achieve high enough temperature. Second of all, the borax wasn't doing its job well, and third, that didn't really treat the surface well enough, in that sense that it wasn't rough enough, so the structure couldn't stick to the layer, to the steel. To that, I have made this ugly piece of trash. This is the old Venturi tube, and I have used some 2-component epoxy or something. This is like a pipe, and basically, just let me show here, whatever. So this is like, so I have this piece of steel here, and I don't know if it is flying all over the place, but you get the point. Pretty nice, although I do not know how. No focus whatsoever, fuck you. So, hello. What a piece of fucking trash. No, better. So yeah, I suppose there is some surface level. We'll have to test it on the new piece. If it doesn't stick to that one, then basically this is like a sand blaster, if you don't know. Basically we'll roughen the surface with this sand. I do not know how rough it will make the surface. If it doesn't, I mean, first of all, if it doesn't make that so it doesn't stick on that, I will first mix some let's go. We'll mix a new mixture first of all, then we'll like totally clean the surface And after that, we'll use this, but maybe I will change the sand to this blasting sand. This is the aluminum oxide that I use in the mixture as well. This is like some blasting sand, aluminum oxide or corundum. This is very, very fucking hard. It is like 9 on the Mohs scale, and that can basically roughen up the surface. I have tried it already. There is no fucking focus on this one, bro. Okay, so we'll put the jaws here, and then put the torch and light this shit up. Also, we'll fold this beanie up. Turns out this is the ceramic wood that I have ordered. It was a pretty good deal, and I'm going to try to fold it. Hopefully it doesn't break or some shit. We'll see. Be right back. It's not perfect, by far not perfect. It's hot as fuck though. Getting some discoloration on there. So I suppose there is very, very big amount of heat traveling in. We'll have to see how the shit does. Probably will break off, but yeah. Suppose it's still hot. It's still hot. It's like 20 centimeters above it plus the initial height. I don't know if you can take a slight peek in there. Can't see jack shit actually. So let's turn this off. So I've actually started to break this up, but yeah, because it was like a big hump here. If this fucker would focus, right? So as you can see, like this is like a big thingy. Probably some water was trapped under here. So next time I will heat this shit up with the torch gently. But as I see, yeah, you can see it breaks up. But here it's stuck to the surface, which is quite nice. This is quite good. This comes off easily. It is doing its flaking shit. Exploding if you wait a bit. Sorry for shaky hands. You can even hear this. It is shrinking. Maybe going to blast it. Maybe going to, yeah, you know what, fuck it. I'm going to wait till it cools off, cools out completely. Then I'm going to blast it with the sand. Going to apply just a thin coat of kaolin with water glass. Then I'm going to do that. I'm not going to start with this because this is, like as you can see, it even took down, or it looks like it broke off the steel or some shit. There was some, maybe some layer. I actually cannot tell what this is, this dark shit. I wouldn't say it's the alumina because that is in the, like the dust or the, maybe, I have no clue. I couldn't tell. Whatever, going to wait, come back.